at the roof, he dropped his rifle, and he blended in with the crowd, and he escaped. According to law enforcement, he then took his mother's car. A 911 caller noticed it and alerted police. After about an 8-hour manhunt, he was taken into custody during a traffic stop Monday night. When he was arrested, another rifle was found inside the vehicle. Police are now investigating the alleged shooter's social media and streaming posts under a pseudonym that show violent cartoon images depicting a young man aiming a rifle and engaging in a shootout with police. The FBI is now combing the parade route for evidence in the shooting, and police say they are now looking online for a possible motive, including the suspect's posts featuring ominous lyrics, like one he narrates saying, "I need to just do it. It is my destiny." Now, Aaron, you're looking at a live picture here of the crime scene. You can see police are still here. There are still remnants of parade goers who are out here on the street. The FBI was out here today processing that scene. Their work continues. You know, as you look at the scene, Aaron, this is any town USA. You look at, there's a bank over here. There are shops over there. This could have happened in any town in the United States. And this community here is very close-knit. My husband's parents live not far from here. I've been talking with citizens, residents out walking their dog, going for a walk, and to a person, they are left in shock, saying that they did not expect this to happen in their community. One person told me, however, that this is perhaps an indictment on this wave of gun violence that we've seen across the country. He said, looking at all the mass shootings, time after time, he wondered when their time would come. Aaron?
All right, Josh, please stay with me for this conversation. Jim Clemente joins us as well, retired FBI profiler, along with Paul Callan, our legal analyst. Paul, I just want to start with the very latest that we're getting here from the press conferences that they just held. The state attorneys announced 7 counts of first-degree murder, and they say dozens more are going to be in the offing, but that's where we're starting. And those charges each come with mandatory life sentence without parole if convicted. So that's where this starts at this time. What does that tell you about where they are as we are just barely more than 24 hours after the massacre?
Quite sensibly, Aaron, they're focusing on the most serious charges of all, the homicide charges, the murder charges, and he's facing life without parole on those charges. Illinois hasn't imposed a death penalty since 1999, so you're really looking at the maximum sentence that he would face in Illinois. And I think what you'll see the prosecutor do next is to start getting ready for an insanity defense, because looking at this fact pattern, that's really the only kind of a defense he could try to raise, and I don't think it has much of a chance, because this was a meticulously planned and intentional murder, and in that case,